What's up guys, JayzTwoCents here, and it's not science week, but we're gonna do something for the sake of science anyway, and I don't know why I'm doing like little T-Rex arms, but I digress. With its unique freeform modular system, the new Mastercase Maker 5 from Cooler Master allows unparalleled flexibility with its adjustable internal layout and exterior customization options. Learn more about how you can start customizing your own case by following the link down in the description. So when everyone was at CES this year, and I stayed home with Coconut Monkey.
Hi.
Yeah, I was like, say something, let everyone know you're there. I have a dynamic tripod, it's moving.
Oh.
We played around with different water cooling fluids, and we tried milk and orange juice and Powerade, and you guys liked that. And in fact, one of the most common responses to that was, do it with thermal paste. Well, people have done that video before, but that's not gonna stop me. I'm gonna do it anyway. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna play around with different stuff from around the house and see how I guess it works as thermal paste.
Science, bitch. Yeah? No?
I got called out in that thermal paste video on GPUs because I used a GTX 680, and everyone was like, yeah, because if it went wrong, he didn't want to blow up his 980 Ti's. Well, guess what? I'm gonna do this video today with my 5930K overclocked to 4.3 on an X99 gigabyte UDP4 motherboard. And my EK water block and a 360 radiator. So yeah, we are going to do this on my actual test bench. And I'm just gonna hope I don't kill the damn thing. Now before we show you guys what we're gonna try, we have to do our base test. So I just stuck my finger in the fan.
We also need a hypothesis.
The problem with open fans like this, I just stuck my finger in it. Did you hear it?
Yeah.
It's ladies. So we have to get two things out of the way. One, our hypothesis, but we'll talk about that after the base because I'm not going to reveal yet what we're going to use for this experiment. But we need to see, like, obviously this thing has been set up and running for a while. We need to see what our base temperatures are with the proper stuff applied, so we can see how much different the other stuff is. If we just did it all, then we don't really have any baselines to base that on. So remember, it is running at 4.3 gigahertz right now, and we are going to be doing this with AIDA64, and I am using real temp here to monitor all of the temperatures. So you guys can download real temp if you want to monitor temperatures. It's free. I'm moving it around.
Stop moving it. Stop. They're gonna get sick.
You're gonna get sick. So anyway, I'm using AIDA64. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start the stress test. We are going to be stress testing CPU, FPU, and cache. So we want to get as much heat built up into this thing as we can. I'm gonna let it run for 5 minutes. There's the timer right there. Anything longer than 5 isn't necessary. The loop will have already stabilized and the CPU will have heated up. Just so you understand the two numbers here, and I will put up a chart. This first number here, this is the current core temperature. The next number here is how far we have to go temperature-wise before we thermal throttle. But this is our maximum temperature and our minimum temp. And then I'll show you what we're gonna use, because I think we got semi-creative. Mostly it's just so that we can eat the results.
Yeah, we got hungry this morning.
3, 2, 1. Okay, so the 5 minutes has passed. These are our test results. These are the maximum temperatures right here on core 0 through 5. So these are our max temperatures right there with proper thermal compound. Which one am I using on there? It is the EK Ecotherm. No, it's not, I lied. It's the Gelid. The Gelid, what the Ecotherm goes on the GPU. This is the Gelid. Here is what we're going to use. Let me show you right now. So test number 1, you guys actually requested this one. We're going to use toothpaste. And I think anyone who's ever done this test has used toothpaste. And this is the hypothesis part, because here's what we're gonna use. We're gonna use toothpaste, we're gonna use creamy peanut butter, we're gonna use Burt's Bees almond and milk hand cream. Found that on the counter in the bathroom. And we are gonna use double stuffed Oreos, but just the creamy filling. And that's because Coconut Monkey wants to eat the test results. All right, so hypothesis time. We're each gonna give our own. I think the toothpaste is gonna work best, quite honestly. My concern here is depending on how hot it gets, we don't want anything to like liquefy and then just kind of make its way into the socket, because then you guys are gonna see two idiots blow up an X99 rig. What do you think is gonna do the best?
I want to say toothpaste, but
You want to be different?
Yeah, I want to be different and go for the double stuffed.
Double stuffed?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna use the filling on that. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. I don't know if it's gonna get
It
hot.
might liquidy or it might stickify. What if it caramelizes?
Okay, we'll do toothpaste right before Oreo. We'll do peanut butter, Burt's Bees, toothpaste, double stuffed.
What if we go alphabetical and start with Burt's Bees? And then go to Colgate? Yeah.
This looks like Price is Right, all right? This is not Price is Right.
How much do you think the Oreos were?
Let's ask the audience.
That sounds so deadly.
I know, right? You know, one of the real reasons why I'm doing this with water block, because it's easier to get on and off. God, long time. And there it is.
Ooh.
That's a pretty good separation, actually. Like it evened out pretty good.
Yeah. Do you have any last words before we do this?
I'm not too concerned about the toothpaste. Oh, that's right. We're doing the Burt's Bees.
We're doing the Burt's Bees.
Okay, I'm a little bit concerned. This is very... Why are we doing this?
I ask myself that every day.
Because the internet asks. Like, this is almost impossible to apply anyway. Like, I can't get it as, like... This is not the correct way to apply thermal paste, people.
I wonder if it's gonna smell good when it starts heating up. Like, it'll just like spread all over the place.
Probably. My biggest concern is something getting down in the socket, because that will ruin it. Oh, why am I getting a runny nose all of a sudden? Oh, it's the Burt's Bees stuff in my nose.
You're allergic to me?
No, only my butt is. This is the moment of truth. We are going to see. Okay, well, as long as we get a poster, we're good. That means nothing got in the socket. Keyboard came on. That's a good sign.
You gotta wait for the screen.
We're gonna get an image. Yeah, we got a blue screen. Or not a blue screen, but a blue light. Blue light special. Okay.
Oh, yes. Post.
Let's see what the idle temps are. Okay, so they're a little bit higher. Like what? No, we're back down to normal. Everything's booting up, so there is a little bit of CPU load going on. All right, see it's fluctuating just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here's the real test. We're gonna do 8 to 64. I'm just expecting this to like instantly hit 100. Who knows here? Are you ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Oh wait, it's the wrong test. It's only testing the drive.
Yeah.
I was like, the temperatures didn't move. There we go. All right.
And action. Oh geez.
Wow, I'm kind of surprised. I mean, they're a little bit higher already, but I kind of expected that to go straight to like TJ Maxx and start thermal throttling or something. What's this stuff made out of, anyway? Okay, it's made out of Prunus amyogaldus dulcis, oil, water, beeswax, allobarbensis, leaf juice, fragrance, citrus, fragrance.
Fragrance.
No, it's spelled Kaolin. Colon. We'll call it colon fragrance.
Butt fragrance.
That delta though, 71 to 59. I think that's just because it doesn't have a perfect spread. All right, we'll come back at the end of the test.
Hey, what are you doing?
It's a chocolate one. We're gonna use a white one.
We're supposed to save it for the test, though.
So the Burt's Bees test is about done. We just hit 5 minutes on there. Here's the temps right there. 73, 65, 78, 67, 74, and 65. So like 12-ish degrees hotter than actual thermal compound. Not bad considering it's hand cream. I think obviously the longer you run it, the hotter it's gonna get because it's kind of burning itself off. Mm-hmm. So let's do this. Let's stop the test. Did it liquefy? I think it might have liquefied.
I think it did too.
Because the temperatures were like kind of steadily just kind of going up. One of the reasons why I'm only doing 5-minute tests is, like I said, I don't want to blow my shit up. But if it does, then think of all the Reddit threads.
Where did it go?
It's disappearing.
Yeah.
It's actually doing pretty good though. Okay, the toothpaste here, we're using Colgate whitening. Clearly, it's not doing me any good because I make Jim Carrey look like a poster boy for perfect dentistry. I think it's enough.
Okay, so you put a little bit more? Or?
I'm gonna live dangerously. As someone called it, Mount Rushmore of thermal compound. There, that'll do. That'll do.
That's like a Kilimanjaro. That's not even like a Rushmore. It's bigger.
Toothpaste is installed. First boot. I expect good things actually, because from what I understand, everyone who's tried toothpaste has said it actually works pretty good. Kind of like the best temperature we got with the fluid was the milk, but it was also like the most disgusting too, because it started to turn yellow, and I think we might have ended up with butter over time. Yeah,
it's a little bit of
it smelled so bad when we opened it up too. Here is our idle temps. You know the routine. We'll see you in 5 minutes. Actually, we need to see what happens immediately when we start it. Whoa. Dang, that shot up to the 70s like immediately. Maybe it's not gonna work as good.
Yes. Excellent.
All right, test is ending, and the temperatures actually look a little bit worse than it did with the Burt's Bees stuff. I expected the toothpaste to be better. I really think it matters which one you use, like which type of toothpaste. If you guys are wondering where Cooking Monkey is, he ran off to get milk for his Oreos and he hasn't come back. Yeah, it's actually a little hotter across the board than the Burt's Bees was.
Ooh,
I know.
We used more of it too.
I don't know, maybe people are gonna be like, you used way too much thermal toothpaste.
No such thing.
You used too much thermal toothpaste.
No such thing.
So again, it looks an awful lot like it does look like it could have started to burn off, or it just literally spread out all the way, and it doesn't have a great contact because the temperatures were well under TJ Maxx and it didn't thermal throttle. But long-term testing, obviously, I'm not going to test this thing for like an hour. Hell no. It smells minty Burt's Bee almondish.
Oh.
It's like...
So it's like a skillet. It's retaining all the flavors.
It is, kind of. Oh, God. Look at that.
It's like smearing or something.
I need to take out the CPU afterwards and clean it, like really badly around the edges. Mm-hmm. I should get something rather than sticking my fingers in this.
People who are allergic to peanut butter. Oh, you need a spatula or something? Right back. I think I know where the spatulas are. Let's see. Or something to spread peanut butter. Oh my gosh. Oh. Might be too big. Wait. That's the same size. Whatever.
Here we go. That's about enough.
You should begin.
This is so bad. This is so bad. The internet's gonna be so mad at me.
The cringe is real. Ooh. Ooh, yeah.
It looks like a dollop of poop.
That poop emoji right there.
This is probably the most pointless video I've ever made. And I've made a lot of pretty pointless videos in my day. Okay, so peanut butter. Creamy. Jif. Right, is it Jif?
Yes, it's Jif.
Okay.
It's Jeff.
Not a sponsor. Anyway, it's idling in the low 30s, high 29s. You know the results, or you know the routine, right? We're gonna push start, and we'll see you in a couple minutes. See what the initial temps jump up to. Whoa! Ooh! Dang! Okay. And we hit thermal throttling on 1, 2, 3 cores so far. You can see right there, it's throttling. Right there, the red is the percentage of throttling. Yeah, I don't think peanut butter is going to work.
Nope.
Let's go ahead and stop the test. That was actually a common one.
24 seconds in.
And they all hit thermal except for the end, and that's only because I stopped it.
Because there's reduced fat. Oh gosh, it's like not there.
It started to turn kind of hard though.
Ooh.
There's only one test left to do after this one. That's going to be the Oreos. All right, so peanut butter was a no-go, but it is sure tasty though. If you're allergic to peanuts, I apologize for this video. So here we go. Yes. Oreos. I'm just worried about this being like...
Liquidy.
No, not liquidy. It's like chalky.
So... that's a nice healthy amount right there.
No.
Oh.
I'm worried about it not spreading very good.
Oh. So we got that double stuffed thermal paste.
Jeez, this is a solid. This isn't really like a liquid.
You got some like peanut butter next to your, there you go.
Dude, I have to take the CPU out and clean it when we're done anyway, like all around it. Okay, you ready? Ready?
Yeah. But more ready than I'll ever be.
Oh, it just feels wrong. So my hypothesis was the Colgate. I was wrong, right? What did you choose? The Oreos?
Oreo.
Okay, so neither one of us chose the Burt's Bees, but so far it seems to be the best.
The winner, yeah. Jeez.
I don't know if I should even start the test.
I don't even think this is gonna work. Oh well. Let's start it. Let's get those logs. Let's get those check engines going on.
Let's get the check engine lights going?
Yeah.
Alright.
Make it light up.
You ready? This is gonna probably be an instant DNF. You ready? You got it on there?
Yeah.
Okay, let's reset. And are you going? You got the temperatures?
And
Start. 1, 2,
3, 4,
5,
6.
and
Oh, they're
all
all
of them.
logged. Was that 8 seconds in?
Oh, man.
All right.
Okay, so obviously all the temperatures went to shit quickly. Like that was fast. 8 seconds?
8 seconds, yeah.
It didn't even stay down. It just like popped up. This is gonna be gross.
Ooh. Looks like Cinnabon frosting.
Why did I do this?
For science.
Yeah, this was real scientific.
Yeah.
But it all still works. Anyway, guys, yeah, terrible idea. Don't use any of this. Use the real stuff. Like, actually use thermal compound.
Not what we did.
Do as we say, not as we do. We'll see you in the next one.